No ammo, no problem. We've got bayonets. Halberdiers and peasants. Oh, bayoneting peasants is always a good time. I have never not had a good time while bayoneting peasants. Die, trash. Hey boys and girls, it's KnightStalker here. Welcome along today to Healing Fort Siege. Check it out. Playing with some new fellas today. Haven't played with these guys before, so it'd be really nice to see if we can have a great game today. I'm going to play with the Janissaries to start with. They're one of my favourite things to defend the A point with because they've got very high damage, reasonably long range, and they don't have to move around an awful lot. The pikes are for when we have to fall back to either to B or to C. There's some nice big areas up there that are open and a lot of cavalry like to ride around in, so we're going to use that to fix that. And we're going to have those shields at the final point because the final point is quite hard to defend. You have to be really aggressive to force people back, and I think that would be beneficial for our team. So here we go, loading in on A, beautiful loading and animation. Let's get into some healing forward. Check it out. Okay, so we want to place them somewhere here, probably the longest side along the wall if we can, because this is mostly a trebbable spot here. If you misplace them, like this line to the back will actually be able to get trebbed. Now I usually like to have a Scorpio here, but we're going to use a mortar today, and I'll show you why in just a moment why I like to use a mortar. Sometimes also a ballista is really good. Nice green ballista is great because people tend to treb in the artillery here. But this tree gets in the way of mortars specifically, the point of view of it. Let me show you. There we are. So that's what we're doing. It was an easy 10 kills from Martelladori. Prefer to bomb something better. Here we go. Whatever those are. Those grandpas. Oh look, someone tried to treb me. I might still be dead. Am I? I'm not. So let's continue to lob explosive pretty shells at people. So I do like to use a bit of artillery in this one as well, this particular map. This is a really good spot for it too. Ow. Short bow shot me off. That got sort of stuck in the platform. More bombs. Do you see how where my guys are placed? They can shoot pretty clear onto the point, and they've actually got an angle sort of all the way around to that gate on the left too. But for now, let's see if we can get some of these ranged units at the back. Oh, that was a big hit. And let's go here. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at my muskets just down the bottom there, firing and firing and firing. Now the best way to counter what I'm doing now, with both the muskets and the mortars, is, well, exactly what that person's just done there. Set up artillery on the far side. They're kind of stuck in the wall. There we go. There's no point in having the guys just stand around there and get killed for no good reason. They're not pushing very hard at the moment. We've got plenty of defence. We'll send them back to get healed and continue to bombard their back line. That's one of the downsides. So you've got to watch that post. It's not destroyable and it will get in the way. Got one more to go. Here we are. And it missed, of course. It's kind of a rule that the last one has to miss, I think. The hero's a bit worn out there. They haven't... See how that tread lands? You can't get the back line of where I just placed. I don't really want to get involved in a melee here, but it's just me and another longsword, so we better start doing that. But we are going to get quickly overwhelmed. I think I am going to die. I am. But the muskets are set up, and they'll do some blasting before we're overrun here. But I'd say, oh, there's some paladins. I just want to watch this. What do you reckon? I won't edit this one out of the video. Nah, we've been overwhelmed. Time to pull the guys out. Alrighty, and here we are with the Fortebraccio Pikemen. So, do we want to go down to B and defend B, I think? Just looking at the map, it might be defensible still. Depends what we've got here. They're pulling and going to A, so Oh no, it's okay. No problem from this direction. So I'd say with A falling, we probably want to get back up to C. Nobody there, nobody home, let's go. So this is a nice prime cavalry spot. So I want to see if anyone is going to try and defend B, because I'd prefer to defend B if we can, but it's not to be. So one thing you can do with your Fortebraccio Pikemen, is to use them in open formation like this. And then, what was I saying about that cavalry? So you leave them in open formation like this, and then you just hit the brace key. They don't have to be in formation when you hit the brace, they'll move into the formation and then stick down. That little angle is not ideal, we prefer to be placed more straight on. But this covers a broader frontage, you're less vulnerable to musket bombs, that sort of thing, and you'll still kill cavalry who are charging very, very nicely. It's rather meta to do this actually, but if you're going to do what you usually see me do with the Fortebraccios, where I sort of bunch them up and go around and hunt heroes, this guy's pulled out too far. I didn't mean to steal that, I was just trying to keep him on the ground. But yeah, if you want to do intense damage like you'll usually see me do with the Fortebraccios, you need to block them up. But this is definitely a great way to stop cavalry on a broader front. And take less damage in the process too. Much, much harder to disrupt a unit like this. And watch this, because they've got the stun doctrine, when all these berserkers and stuff pull in here, they just keep getting knocked back. There's no way through for a small unit like that. The Forters can't be overwhelmed. There's a Treb that I was worried about. Looks like we did okay. But I think we're going to block up again now. Here we go. Here's the intense damage I was telling you about. Press attack. Kill them all. Block up again. Ooh, but there's the return damage I was telling you about too. Pros and cons. Those Jav Cav are just so overpowered for the amount of leadership you pay for them. Not generally totally overpowered, but ooh, some delicious cavalry. Ooh. See how you bunch them up? Oh no, we don't want to be flanked. But yeah, those Jav Cav, they should be a purple tier, about sort of 240 leadership, I think. Certainly a lot more than they are now. Never mind, this didn't go quite to plan. We are going to tear apart this cavalry unit, that's no problem. And any of the men-at-arms we get in the trade is fine too. We're trading purple tier for purple tier, and any day you can take cav down is fine. Hello, Mr. Excuse me. I am going to end your life for that. Do that one first, and then we'll slash you, kick you down, and you're a goner. There we are. So, ooh, disappearing palace guard. Let's go back now, and we'll go and get the shield bros. Then we'll come on back down to the home point. Our team are playing really quite aggressively for the defence, and I'm quite enjoying that. They're not chickening out. What is going on here? Have we crashed again? Fourth time this evening? Yep, it looks like it. So we're going to recover. Servers are so unstable at the moment, I don't know what's going on. Alright, so we're back. We've got the shield bros. Sorry, team. Right, anyway. Let's go deposit ourselves on this point and sort of just move around so we can't be trebbed. Our team are again playing aggressively. This is really, really good to see. The only way to defend this point is to aggressively attack both the left and centre tunnels. So we'll run backing on it, because we can kill cavalry and stuff with our little stun shields. One of the neat things about this unit is it has a shield bash attack if you take that veterancy line, and that will stun cavalry. And of course you're very, very dense as well. See how we keep moving around to avoid the trebs? The number 2 ability on this unit here is a cover commander, and when you flick into the cover commander mode, you'll get 2 seconds of CC immunity as well. So when it's appropriate, we'll show you how to use those. We just sort of tap the X key to go into formation and hit 2 immediately, and then they'll all become immune to CC. So if you're getting attacked by a hero that's knocking them all down or something like that. That's how you get out of it. Very, very strong unit. Watch how they just sort of pick away at these guys. Tasty, tasty. I have on this unit a breakthrough doctrine and an assassination doctrine, because the scaling is incredible, right? They do sort of 200 or 300 damage, plus you're adding another 95 on top, right? So that's a huge difference. And when there's like 32 of them and they're all stacked up on top of a hero, say, oh man, they kill them real fast. Right, so the main thing we want to do here is keep alive. Excuse me, where are you going? Watch them just tear these guys to bits. Oh, see who's fall down on the left hand side there? That's the shield bash attack knocking them down, see? Continuously. Stabbity, 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 death. And that's why we continue to move around with these guys. Because it's a very strong unit, and it can be a playmaker, it can be a Bastain for the team to play off. And in this sort of situation, you really want to keep it alive. You don't just want to put it into a wall and lose them for no good reason. We'll just drill our way through these Palace Guard. We'll just, while that archer's firing, stand behind our shields, because that is good play. The number 3 ability, by the way, is a veterancy thing as well. It's not a doctrine, and you get some healing. But these ballistas pose a threat to me because they can kill 2 at a time instantly. I don't want to get shot in the face, though. There we go, see that? Killed 2 of them instantly. But as long as that one at the front is dead, we're pretty safe for now. And as you can see, this unit pairs very well with a Longsword, who can continually pump health into them. I do want to support these 40s, and I'll sort of drift backwards and forwards between here and there. But they're a tread magnet as well. Because they're not moving, somebody's just going to go, oh, that's an easy 30 kills, and drop La Bomba on top of them. Okay, so our remaining Kingsguard, Imperial Spearguard are just about back to full health. We've only lost 4 of them. See how that drive-by just killed them there? This kill counter you're seeing, by the way, the counter thing resets when you get kicked out of the server and back in. So all of the kills you're seeing so far are with this unit. So we're up to 10. Who said shields can't kill stuff? I prefer these guys over the Loyal Guard / Stalwarts. To see how I'm making an impossible obstacle for these heroes, unless they're all going to dive on me at the same time, which is fairly possible. Oh, delicious light cavalry, here we go. Can we get the hero as well? Delicious. Oh, he can't do that again, so we'll just let that sit. So I want to be aware of these Palace Guard here while we regenerate some of this health. So we're back up to about 3/4. We'll try and re-engage. But you see how just the presence of this unit in the back line means that they can't flank round, push through, attack the sides, because this happens. We just fill the gap straight away, and they can't get through, and we just grind them into dust beneath the boots and the shields. Look at that, we even take the cavalry out nice and easy. Delicious. Right, here we go. Here's the CC. Watch me tap, and we go now. And see how they're now immune? They can't be knocked down. Ooh, those are not good on my flank. Can we drive this guy away? We're going to lose some now. We're just being all-sided. But do you see how we just sort of held the front there? Well, it allowed our team a little bit of time to pull themselves together. It's kind of objective with these sort of guys. It's how one of the ways I like to play. You can also use that quick formation tap and then back into cover commander to pull them out of combat. They won't voluntarily move out of combat if you're nearby, but you can force them to by hitting X or just F1, F2, F3. Ooh, more delicious light cavalry. We do like stabbing those to death with our little short spears. These people struggle with the grandpas as much as I do. I really struggle with the timing for the grandpas for some reason. I just can't get that repetitive one key press. The consistent anti-CC, and they don't click with me as a unit, the grandpas, but they're a very good unit, and I try my best, Alright, so that is the end of the shields. Now we're just going to try and keep everybody off these pikes while they stay braced as much as possible. It looks like with 44 seconds left, we're about to go down and die for the cause. Oh, I thought that was enemy because they were glowing red. My bad. Look at these guys. Doing their best. Oof. That's not helpful. Am I dead? No. Friends got onto them nice and quick. Well done, team. Just bounce them off with my anti-CC. And looks like, wow, look at how aggressively and front-footed our team are playing. And that's exactly the way to defend this last point here. Just get on in their face down the 2 corridors. Okay, well, S-tier game. I like these new things. I haven't seen them all yet. Okay, I've seen most of them. We did 1.3, we took 2.1. A handful of peasants there. Most of them were decent kills. 2 heroes as well. Imperial Spearguards did absolutely fantastic with their 25 kills. Hey, look at that. Not too bad. It's a well-deserved victory if you ask me. I think our team played exceptionally well and they played exactly the way that you need to play this map. Well, boys and girls, I hope you learned something new or you just enjoyed the battle. Thank you so much for coming to my channel.